This is also from 3 hours ago. Hello, starlings. Hello. Welcome back to Planet Cute. Oh, I've missed saying that. Whoa. Hey, guys. If you're not already part of the planet, why not? Why not? I say this every video. Is there something wrong with my channel that you feel like it's not good enough for you? Quickly. Anyways, if y'all liked the video today, subscribe. That was weird to say. I don't usually do that. But like, do it. Anyway. So y'all, I honestly have been unmotivated and I've recorded 2 other videos. Those will be out at some point. I just didn't edit them yet. Editing is hard. But I've been a little bit unmotivated. But I did make a list of YouTube videos that I wanted to do throughout the year. Just like not when I first started the channel back in December, but around there. And we're doing one of those today. Yes! Okay, so today we are going to be doing Am I the Asshole? Kind of like when we did the confessions thingy. I'm going to rate them and judge them, as I should. Because what the fuck are y'all doing? Anyway, let's get into it. Ooh! Y'all, I've missed y'all so much. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, YouTube is one of my favorite things to do. I definitely, did start saying I'm a YouTuber. Not like on social media, but in my head, I'm like manifesting. We're gonna be big, guys. We're gonna be big. People are gonna know Planet Keo. Promise. One day. Also, meet Ollie. I just got him about a week or 2 ago. I think 2 weeks ago. I love him so much. I will try to feature him in the background of all of my videos from now on. Bro, I was trying to record kitchen so bad. This is not Momo! Yes, I am on our social locks. I have locks, guys. I'm locking my hair. I like to see other people's progression. It's nice to have a community, okay? Okay. Am I the asshole? Whoa. Why the fuck is it AH? Anyway, okay. Let's scroll through here and see exactly what we want to read. Oh! Selling my house to get rid of my step...
What?
Okay. Am I the asshole for selling my house to get rid of my stepchildren? My wife passed away in November 2022. Sorry for your loss. She left me 3 adult stepchildren who have all been very clear that I am not their parent, despite being in their lives for over 10 years. I understand that, to be honest. Like, it's hard to accept a new parent or a new person into, like, that parental role. For me personally, I don't accept anybody into, like, that parental role. Like, if I ever had a step-parent, I, like, probably wouldn't. Lord, if I ever get a comment that's like,
oh, that's why you're the way you are. That's why you have all those piercings and you locked your hair. You're
fatherless! I will shut down the internet! Y'all will never have internet again! Okay. Their father has retired to the Philippines. Oh, okay. They're 21, 22, and 25. Their mother and I have been helping them out with a place to live because our city is very what?
2,000 years later.
High cost of living. Y'all can tell I don't know shit. Whoa. The youngest is in school still, but the other 2 are employed. After their mother passed away, they stopped doing anything around the house. We had been charging them no rent so they could save money. The older 2 were responsible for paying their own bills. Other than that, I paid power, water, internet, all the utilities, even provided food for the youngest. Okay. Now they do nothing to help around the house. I have had to hire a cleaning lady to help. It's stupid. So I put the house up for sale. The price has gone up so much since I bought it that I could retire to the Philippines if that was my thing. It took no time at all to sell, and I'm moving out to my cabin. I gave each kid $10,000 and told them that the house was sold. They aren't idiots. They had seen this for sale sign and been around for the open houses. Now they are getting upset with me for throwing them out of their home. I guess they did some of their growing up there, but they never treated it like much more than a place to sleep. I think that their mom would be disgusted with how they treated me in our home. They pooled their money and got an apartment, but if they counted on only the money I gave them, they will have nothing. in a year. Am I the asshole? Okay, I don't think you're the asshole, to be honest. Okay, it's like complicated. That's complicated. Whoa. I'd say not, because the house is now, I guess, left to you because you were the spouse. If that's the case, I don't really know like the legality of that. But also, like, they weren't taking their house, you were taking their house. Like, they weren't gonna like keep up rent for the house anyway, it sounds like. So I feel like in part you're not the asshole. I feel like there was a little bit of assholery in there, because that you did say like they did like some growing up in the house, maybe it had sentimental value to them, but also they weren't taking care of it. So it's like, did you really care? Did you really care? Or did you just want the money? $10,000 is a lot of money, guys. I hate a bitch who will be like, oh, it's only $10,000. Who do you work for? You're trying to trick me. Who do you work for? Like, okay, so this is something about me. I watch judge shows a lot. I've binged Judge Mathis, Judge Judy, Judge Vonda B. She's just like a YouTube educational type lawyer / judge. There was this one girl who's like, there's like, especially Judge Vonda B, she's a child support, like educational type YouTube channel, right? She will have people come in there and be like, oh, I only make $50K a year.
What?
That's still a lot of money. People will be like, oh, it's only $100K. You rich. What are you talking about? Okay, everybody agrees. Not the asshole. This one I give a not the asshole out of 10. Okay, I want to scroll a little bit. I want to see, and stop. I don't like that one. I want juicy ones. Where we can't tell. Like, you know those titles that like grab you and you read it and you're like, oh yeah, you're totally the asshole. Then you read it and you're like, oh, maybe you're not. Like that one we just read. I didn't know the stepchildren were adults. So I thought he was the asshole. Ooh, am I the asshole for wanting to leave? Depends on your reason. Let's see. Yesterday I had an argument with my boyfriend. For a long time he has been rejecting physical contact, whether it's cuddling or sex. He always justifies it by saying he's not in the mood, he's tired, he doesn't feel well, and so on. I know these are completely valid reasons, but yesterday my patience ran out. 9 times out of 10, I initiate physical contact and I'm tired of it. I was gonna make a really lame joke there. Oh my god. I was gonna be like, that's me tired of his BS.
Shut your
Corny. Anyway. I try to listen to what he likes, but it seems to have no effect. I'm starting to feel unattractive, even though I don't think that about myself, and it really hurts. This has been going on for a while, but other aspects of our relationship are good. Okay. If it's making... I haven't read the rest yet. There's a long part here. But if it's making you feel some type of way about yourself, like your self-esteem and everything is starting to go down, I say, if you already communicated... Yesterday we were visiting his parents and stayed over the same situation happened again, and I broke down in tears. It was too much to bear. I felt hurt and didn't want to cause a scene in his parents' home. They were already asleep, so I decided to leave. I needed to calm down and think about why this was happening and what I could do about it. I just wanted to be alone. I asked my boyfriend if he could drive me home, which he refused. Red flag. That's your girl. Why aren't you driving her? Just take her home. So I'm yawning every time he gives a bullshit response, y'all. This is a pattern. So I said I would call a taxi, which he didn't like, and tried to physically keep me in bed so I couldn't get dressed and leave. Finally, I quickly put on my clothes, grabbed my phone, keys, and wallet, and went outside. He ran after me, blocked my way, and tried to forcibly keep me from leaving. I repeatedly said I wanted to go home and that I didn't feel well and wanted to be alone for a while. He didn't respect that at all. Boundaries are important. He kept pushing me back with force, and at one point he said he would call my parents and tell them I had a mental breakdown. That was too much for me. It lasted for a very long time, and he followed me on every step to prevent me from leaving. It was the middle of the night, and I was completely exhausted, both physically and mentally, in shock that the person I love and want to spend the rest of my life with was trying to overpower me and wouldn't let me spend the rest of the night alone. I felt like I had nowhere to go or anyone to turn to. I'd moved to be with him, away from all my friends and family, and I realized I had no one nearby to offer refuge while I sort things out in my head. That's not good either. Some people, it's cool if you move away from friends and family and be with the person you love, if your relationship is healthy. This isn't healthy, and it's bad that you moved away from your people's. I feel bad for you. I'm so sorry this happened. Then I just sat on the ground processing everything that had happened. Even at that moment, he wouldn't leave me any space physically or mentally. That's bad. Boundaries are important. I didn't know what to do. I felt completely helpless. I even thought about calling the police to end it. As dawn was breaking, he finally agreed to drive me home. That's crazy that it took all that. It took him following you sitting there being physically and mentally exhausted, like him threatening to call your parents. Like, it's crazy that it took all that just for him to drive you home, which he should have done in the first place anyways. When we got to our place, he wanted to stay with me, and I said I didn't want that I wanted to be alone today and think about what had happened. He then left and I could go to sleep. I feel terribly ashamed. Why did I say that? Ashamed? Ashamed of what happened and wonder if it was all my fault. I didn't know if I can trust him as I did before after the way he behaved towards me. I feel bad that it escalated to such a situation. I apologize if my English seems a bit off. It's not my first language. Baby, you wrote that beautifully. You wrote that beautifully. My eyes are tearing up because of me yawning at his... Anyways, I say you're not the asshole. You're not the asshole at all, because the way he was acting, like, I know people, there's like always that devil's advocate that's like,
Oh, but we don't know what's like she could have done to trigger him, or we don't know what the relationship was like outside of this one incident.
I don't care. Never let someone show you more than once that, like, they can act this way. If they need help, it's not your job to help them. Kyo's advice of the video. It's not your job to help someone. It's not your obligation. It's not your obligation. You can help them if you want to, but if it's at a point where, like, they're not changing and your help isn't really cutting it, it's not your job to keep pushing yourself and burning yourself out just to help them. Kyo's facts of the day. Take it or leave it. I say you're not the asshole. Don't give him, like, any... Like, don't... I don't know how to word this. Not give in, but, like, don't let him push you, right? This is also from 3 hours ago. Whoa, okay, babes, if you... I didn't even check the times on these. Whoa. I thought these were, like, from years ago, to be honest. I forget Reddit is still very much alive and well. And I'll probably be like, oh my god, you said you were on the lock subreddit. Don't let him push you. Like, don't let him burn you out. You're not the asshole for leaving and wanting to be alone to process what had happened, because people need space, and you communicated very well, it seems, that you needed space and you needed time, and he just didn't respect that. So, you're not the asshole. So, not the asshole. I, like, want someone to be an asshole, which is, like, bad, but, like, whoa. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend over this? This was 50 minutes. Y'all! Whoa. So, I've been recording 21 minutes. Oh, whoa. Hey. Just a little backstory. I, 28 female, have been with my boyfriend, 25 male, for what would have been 6 months. After the 3-month mark, things have gone downhill. People always say that. Like, not, you know, it's all gonna mess up if you don't, like, if you make it to 3 months. People always say there's a 3-month rule. I've never understood all the weird rules of dating. They don't make sense to me, like the 3-month rule. There's this other rule, I don't remember. I spend my weekends with him since I work Monday through Friday. Every week we have one big fight and it is exhausting. Red flag. I say something he doesn't like that hurt his feelings, and it just goes back and forth between us, never without a true resolve. Last night, I finally broke up with him because I couldn't stand fighting anymore. We were driving to a restaurant after watching a movie together. An old 80s song came on the radio, and I had a funny story about how I discovered that song. As I'm telling him the background of the story, he's talking and saying, "Oh shit, no way, that's so interesting," when I didn't even get to the funny part of the story yet. I barely told him who I was with and where. I ask him, "Can you stop talking?" He immediately flips out and says, "What the fuck? I can say what I want, when I want." You a little sassy. Hello? Don't. Little side note. Stop calling sassy men gay. That's so annoying. Shut up. Sometimes men are just sassy. They don't have to be fruity with it. Sometimes men are just sassy. Make that a quote. Sometimes men are just sassy. Kyo 2024. I am shocked. I tell him that I didn't even get to the good part of the story yet, and that I just wanted you to listen. He proceeds to say I was being rude. I was being rude and controlling for basically telling him to shut up, and that it hurt his feelings. I apologized and explained that I merely just asked him to stop talking. There wasn't any attitude behind that. I asked him to take back calling me rude, toxic, and controlling. He doesn't. He continues to say more mean things. I ask for him to stop before he says anything. he can't take back. He continues while I cover my ears as I stop. This is abuse. He finally stops. For the last 5 minutes of the ride, it's finally silent. From that moment on, I decided the relationship was over. I realized the whole idea was exhausting and quite frankly stupid, but my partner wasn't willing to see past that. I broke up with him when we got to his place. We tried to talk, but it went nowhere. Did I do the right thing, or am I the a-hole? You did the right thing. A situation like that is toxic as hell, and I'm glad you finally realized it then, rather than later down the line. I'm glad that, like, it didn't push further. He doesn't seem like the type to, like, I don't know what I'm saying. He doesn't seem like the type, like, I know this nigga, but anyway. I'm glad it didn't escalate to a point where, like, there's sometimes cases where, like, you know, a man will, like, jerk the car to, like, scare you or, like, make you shut up or something like that. Or, like, you know, he'll, like, slam on the brakes or something, or, like, be like, oh, crash this car if you don't. So I'm glad that didn't escalate. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad everything worked out. I don't think you're the asshole at all. Not the asshole. Am I the bigger asshole? Whoa, wait. That's a little bit of a switch up on the question. I like this one. I have been dating this girl for 8 months now, but 2 months ago, I discovered she was cheating. Instead of confronting her, I decided to be petty. I kept her around just for sex, but no more date or anything. Last week, she wasn't available, so I went out alone, flirted with girls. I guess someone saw me, because the next day she sent me a picture of me in a long text. I just replied with a picture of her kissing the other guy. I wasn't regretting what I've done, but my sister recently told me that what I've done was worse than what she did. The thing is, my sister is someone who stood by me even when I was wrong in the past, so her telling me this made me rethink, but I still think my ex was a bigger asshole. I think she was a bigger asshole for cheating. I think it's weird to just keep someone around to use them. That's weird. That is, like, weird and an asshole move. But I still feel like she is the bigger asshole for cheating. So both of you are assholes. So for her, thumbs down. For you, diagonal. That's gonna be the end of the video. I honestly wasn't expecting a lot of these to be not the assholes. I was expecting a lot of assholes, to be honest.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. All as you is.
If you want to do this video again, we can. Just let me know in the comments down below. Also, you could suggest video ideas. Like I said, I run out of what I know, like, I want to do. I don't know what I want to do on this channel. To be honest, I just like doing everything and everything at once. So, give me ideas. Talk. Conversate. Say hey to me. I love saying hi. Hi, guys!
Hello, daddies.
I hope y'all enjoyed. Again, this is Planet Keo. I am Keon. My name is Keon. I know some people on TikTok didn't know that was my name. They thought my name was Keo. But you can call me either one. I don't care. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. Become part of the planet. Why wouldn't you want to be a starling? That is a cute-ass name. Why would you want to be a part of that?
That's some bullshit.
With me as the founder of the planet? What more could you ask for? I mean, really? You don't want a new favorite YouTuber? Crazy! Anyways, guys, I love you so much. Mwah! And I will see y'all next time.